My name is Misty Seifel, and my purpose today is to inform you about Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD, to give you a detailed definition of the disorder, to inform you about the symptoms that are involved, the thought of what causes it, treatments, and the types of it. Did you know that Albert Einstein was thought to have suffered from ADHD? Well, he did, and look at all he achieved. Children today are being reprimanded for something they cannot control. Children who suffer from ADHD are all too familiar with this. Not being able to control yourself is horrible, and when someone is telling you not to do something that feels natural to you, what are you supposed to do? So what is ADHD? ADHD is the most common diagnosed neurobehavioral disorder. A person with ADHD has difficulty staying focused without being distracted, has difficulty following directions, concentrating, and are restless, to name a few. The American Psychiatric Association states in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or the DSM, that 3 to 7% of school-aged children have ADHD. ADHD is not just a disorder for children. Adults also have ADHD. They can either have been diagnosed as a child and still have symptoms as an adult, which this affects 2/3 of children, or they can have never been diagnosed as a child and then into adulthood realize they might have some signs or symptoms of ADHD. Another thing is that gender does not matter. Whether you are a boy or a girl, ADHD can still affect you. According to WebMD, boys are more than twice as likely than girls to be diagnosed with ADHD. Girls are more likely to be inattentive than hyperactive or impulsive, such as boys. This may mean that they are more likely to be underdiagnosed with the disorder. There are 3 types of ADHD. The first type is predominantly inattentive type. What that means is this person finds it difficult to organize or finish a task. They find it hard to pay attention to details, difficult following instructions or conversations. The second type is predominantly hyperactive impulsive. This person finds it hard to keep still. They fidget and talk a lot. They may continually jump, run, or climb on things. They are restless, impulsive, find it hard to listen to directions, and will have more injuries or accidents than others. The last type, the third type, is combined type. A person whose symptoms include those from type 1 and 2 equally. About 2/3 of children with ADHD also exhibit one or more coexisting conditions. The most common ones, according to the book ADHD Helping Your Child, are number 1, oppositional defiant disorder, also known as ODD. This child will argue with adults, blame others, refuse to follow rules, gets angry easily, and frequently annoys others. This is found in about 40% of children with ADHD. The second type is conduct disorder, or CD. This child usually shows behavior associated with juvenile delinquency, such as destroying property, lying, stealing, truancy, and hurting other people and animals. This is found in 1/4 of children who suffer with ADHD. The causes are still unknown. Researchers don't have an exact cause for ADHD, but they still continue to do research to find answers. Some possible factors are hereditary, chemical imbalances, brain changes, or also poor nutrition, infections, and substance abuse during pregnancy has also been found to lead to ADHD so far. Some symptoms ADHD children can show. There are several different symptoms, and it also depends on the different type of ADHD that they have. But the most common ones are difficulty paying attention, they are easily distracted, squirms or fidgets a lot, acts and speaks out without thinking, they are constantly in motion, they have the need to be moving all the time. They can't stay seated. And also some will seclude themselves and are more of the loner kind. Treatments for ADHD. The best treatment for ADHD is a combination of medication and various psychosocial therapies. Not every child is the same, and you may need to change your treatments as you go along, learning more into the disorder. Uh, to name a few of the options, there are medication, as I said before, psychosocial therapies, behavior modification, support groups, and counseling. These can all help ADHD. As a conclusion, today I have told you what ADHD symptoms, what it is, what symptoms are involved with it, what causes are thought to have caused ADHD, the types and how it's treated. I hope after today you will have an idea of what a person with ADHD is like, and if you know or ever encounter someone with ADHD, that you will treat them with respect and know that they cannot control everything that they do. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.